Hey, how you doing, guys? This is John. Welcome back to the episode, and today we're going to take a closer look at the Onlive system. This is kind of a new concept to gaming, relatively new. Is this the future of gaming? Is it not? We'll let you guys decide, but here's an unbiased review over the system itself. We'll see some gameplay. Thanks for watching. Here is the Onlive game system we're going to unbox for you. Now, the one thing I want to point out is the controller is really cool. You guys ever wondered what it would be like to take a Xbox 360 controller, a PS3 controller, and then you cover it up? This is what you get. You get this right here when you combine the two. This is the Onlive controller. The system is compatible with up to 4 wireless controllers. This is wireless. You can actually use this, I believe, on your PC as well. And that's what makes this system so unique, is what it does. It actually streams games through either your PC or TV. So this unit right here, well, you can hook it up to your TV. It's really small. It comes with USB ports here, so you can plug in other controllers. If you have a Microsoft Xbox 360 controller, you can plug it in there or use that. And it runs off of Ethernet cable. This thing is not really very well. It works very well with wireless at this point because you need a really high connection speed in order to play it. It comes with an HDMI connection, and you can actually hook up optical and audio, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And there's obviously a power supply. So pretty straightforward system. You don't obviously have any games in here because everything is in the cloud. So all the games actually stream online. You know, there's currently 35 games available. They're going to release more games as time goes on. And initially when it was launched, they announced a $14.99 monthly service charge, and that would be just a subscription service. They actually axed that, which is really nice. But they do have a program where if you pay $9.99 a month, they have 40 games available currently where you can play unlimited access to these games, and that's kind of neat. So it's an optional service. You can download games. Everything is in the clouds though, guys, so you don't necessarily own any hardware service. So if this service ends up going downhill or defunct, you're basically, what's going to happen is you're going to lose all your games, which is a bummer. As I kind of mentioned earlier, the games are available only in North America, or the States I should say. It is going to be eventually available in other areas. I think the UK is one of their announcing late 2011. I think they're British Telecom is a company they're teaming up with. Belgium is going to be another one with Belgicom. So they're teaming up with some major companies to bring this to possibly your area as well. So it comes with this right here. Let's see what else it comes with. This was $100 for this, but it comes with a free game download, which games can range anywhere from $10 to $40. So that's kind of neat, and that was only available through December. So it's not too bad. It comes with, let's see here, your power cord. And it comes with, as I mentioned before, it comes with batteries too. But the nice thing about it, as I mentioned before, is this pack right here is rechargeable, so you can actually use that to recharge. That's nice. Okay. And then it also comes with your connection cables here. So it comes with an HDMI cable. It comes with an Ethernet cable, so you need that for sure. Let's see what else it comes with. And this is your HDMI. This must be to plug in, charge your controller. Okay, I'm sorry, I messed that up. So this is your HDMI. This is to actually plug in and charge your controller. So that's pretty cool. Now a little closer look at the controller itself. You got your Onlive logo here. You got Start, Select. You got your bumper buttons, LB, LR, LT, RT. You've got A, B, X, Y. Basically, it's almost identical design to the 360. Maybe a little bit, it's about the same size actually. This is your option. You can play. One cool thing about this system is you can actually watch people play online, which is really neat. It is Bluetooth compatible as well, so you can actually have a number of Bluetooth headsets, and you can actually talk through Bluetooth wireless, which is nice. It doesn't come with a Bluetooth headset. Let's check out some gameplay, guys, and let me know what you guys think. Let's check out the service itself. I do want to point out, according to the Onlive website, onlive.com, you need a minimum of a 3 megabit Ethernet connection or Wi-Fi connection for PC or Mac. In order, otherwise it's going to lag. It's not going to run very well. If you're playing it through the microsystem, you need a minimum of 3 megabit connection. They recommend a 5 megabit connection Ethernet connection or Wi-Fi. Keep that in mind. Here we are with the main menu screen. You've got your arena, which we'll check out first. This is, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, you can actually check in on people playing. You can, if you have friends on here, kind of like with Xbox Live, you can actually view your friends play, which is kind of neat. And this is kind of a unique concept because you can, while you're playing, people kind of view and see you play as well. So if you're stuck in a particular scene, you can also save and record and share with friends as well, which I'll tell you a little bit more about later in the video. Now, there currently are 5 servers in the States that host this online community, and there's one in California, there's one in Texas, one in Illinois, there's one in Virginia, and one in Georgia. So they say you're supposed to be within about 1,000 miles of each of the servers in order to get the best connection speed rate. But honestly, I haven't seen any issues. I live down in Arizona, so I probably it's the closest one to the California one. Now, I don't see any issues with it, so it pretty much covers all the continent of the US. You can see there's really not much load time, any lag or anything like that. Pretty standard for any gaming I've played on any console before. Here's a marketplace, and they update the games periodically. They do plan on releasing much more later. I purchased Alien vs. Predator before, which is an interesting game. NBA 2K11. Let's check out some of the prices on some of these. The nice thing about this as well is not only do you have to purchase a full game, you actually do what they call a rental, so you can rent it for a couple days, or you can do it for a week, I believe. Some of these games are actually on free trial. So Dirt 2, for example, you can actually play for free. You don't have to buy it at this point. Tuned in line here. A lot of variety of games. You got ones from family to sports to shooters. Check out Just Cause 2. This particular one, you can do a 3-day trial and a 5-day trial. Actually, is what I mentioned before. Or you can get it for $14.99 for a full game. So prices are pretty reasonable. They've dropped down the prices I've noticed recently. Tells you a bit of information about the game. You can do a free trial for 30 minutes, so let's do it and check it out so we can see how the load times are. Cool thing about this Onlive system is that 20 publishers have actually signed on to this, including EA, Warner Brothers, Square Enix. I mean, there's a ton of them that are on here, so you're going to probably start seeing a lot more games available for this Onlive system, which is really neat. I'm really excited to see what's coming out for it. Let's skip ahead just a little bit. I want to show you an opening scene for you. You can kind of get an example of how it streams. This is not a review over Just Cause 2. It's a fantastic game, by the way, but just kind of show you how it handles streaming live. As you can see, there's not any lag time hardly at all. Graphics are in 720p HD, so they stream in high definition, which is a really nice feature as well. As far as Onlive requirements for PC, PC you need either Windows XP, Windows 7, or Windows Vista. And as far as Mac goes, you need a Mac OS 10 or higher. So it's really cool that you can actually play this on your Mac. For example, for me, I can go play on this on my Mac. I can save it, I can go to the TV and continue where I left off. So your save status will save when you're playing this game. Skip ahead and show you in action actually playing the game so you can kind of see how it handles. You can see, again, no lag. It's very responsive. It handles a lot like a 360 controller. So that's a really cool feature. Some other examples as far as pricing goes for some of the games on the market. Got Splinter Cell. This is $20.99 for a full. You can get a 5-day for $8.99. To purchase these games, you have to do it with your PC, I believe. And I don't think you can do it through this online microsystem. Dirt 2. Dirt 2, as I mentioned before, it's a free trial. So it's released June 17th at launch. There's another section on the menu. It's coming soon. You can see trailers for different games coming out soon, so you can kind of see what's coming out in the market. It doesn't show you necessarily when it's going to be released, but definitely shows you what games are coming out. There's Square Enix game.
You're gonna love Hengsha. Twice the scum and half the space.
Graphics look pretty stunning for that, definitely. Looking forward to the new Tomb Raider for sure by Square Enix. Let's go back to the menu and check it out and see what else we got. We've got my games, my friends, brag clips. So as I mentioned before, there's areas where you can actually record your gameplay. You can post on here so other people can see it. So So this was recorded a minute ago. We'll just post it so you can kind of see highlights and stuff like that, which is kind of a neat feature. I want to show you one more example of some gameplay. This is Alien vs. Predator. This is the one I actually decided to pick up. And kind of see how it works as far as gameplay footage goes. I don't currently own this for either the PS3 or 360. I've heard mixed reviews over this game, but you can kind of scope it out. I'm really a big fan of the one for the Jaguar, so I figured why not.
Powers down all over the
Here's some gameplay footage as well. This is a really nice alternative for those who don't want to pay for an expensive console. And you can actually go online and play for PC as well. You don't need the microsystem in order to play the online service. So guys, it begs the question, is this the future of gaming? Are we going to start seeing downloadable games? Is this the end and death of discs? I don't know. It's hard to know. Personally, I would really hate to see gaming go that way. As a collector, as a huge gamer myself, I like the hunt and going out in the wild and finding games. I like displaying games. I like reading the manuals that come with the games. I like the collecting pieces of gaming itself. Not only just the game, but all that aspect as well. So I'd really hate for this to go in. But I really don't see this happening in the immediate future as far as everything going to downloadable only. We've seen what happened with PSP Go with Sony, and we saw how much that worked out with Sony. It didn't work out very well. So my guess is that this is definitely a possibility in the future. I know Microsoft, Nintendo, Sony, I know they have a very close eye on this particular unit. I know that they want to see what happens with it. There were a lot of people who were negative about it before it was released. A lot of skepticism out there in the gaming community saying, oh, it's going to lag. But I can tell you, from my personal experience playing it, I do not see any lag. I don't see anything where you can actually tell you're streaming it live. I'm concerned the fact that if this does go under and you're paying all this money with games, you're never going to see those games again. But I do like the fact that you can play it on your PC. My situation, I have a Mac, so it's cool that I can actually play PC games on my Mac, and that you can save it on your Mac and then go to your TV and continue on your TV. So that's huge. If you have a laptop, you can take it to go fairly easy. I think it's very user-friendly. I think they did a really good job with this particular system. In fact, what's interesting is Sony, after the day that this was released on June 17th, 2010, Sony actually trademarked the term PS Cloud. So it makes you wonder if Sony possibly might be getting into the market as well eventually. Who knows? It might be a ways from now. I don't think they're going to ban the PS3 anytime soon by all means, or Microsoft for that matter. But it's definitely something interesting to keep an eye out. Thanks for guys for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.